Hey everybody. Today we've got kind of a different one here. I know sometimes we talk about money a lot. We talk about things that we can do with our money. And one of the things that we can do with our money is we can spend it.
Absolutely.
But I don't think we should go into debt in order to have the enjoyments of life, going on vacations or going and getting a mattress.
A mattress.
Story coming soon. But I think that if done right, I think you can have kind of the best of both worlds. You can have your fun, your enjoyment, and you can still have your retirement. You can still have your bank account, and so that's kind of where we're going to be talking a little bit today.
Excellent. Big purchases. How to
Big
go about them.
purchases. Exactly.
All right.
Beautifully summed up there. So my wife and I were kind of talking about it, and let me back up. We've had a big purchase recently where we bought a mattress, and we've had our mattress for 16 years, and that was like our first big purchase when we first got married back in 2008, and my wife was starting to feel it. She's waking up feeling a little bit tighter here and there, and she's like, I think it's time, Justin. Let's start looking. And I think that's the big part. Let's start looking.
Yes.
So my wife mentioned this, and we started looking. We didn't even start budgeting at that point. We just started looking. Okay, what do we have now, and what's out there, right? And then we had a conversation where it was literally, what's our budget? How much do we want to spend on this mattress? And we kind of broke it down where we kind of guessed how much we spent when we originally bought our mattress.
Yeah.
Right? 16 years ago. How do you know what that price was?
I wouldn't remember that.
Yeah. AFW, American Furniture Warehouse.
Exactly.
So we kind of came up, okay, I think we spent probably $600 to $800 on our original mattress. And so we had a conversation. We're like, are we in the same place? Can we afford a little bit more, or are we okay? Where are we at?
Right.
And once again, so we did our research. We researched first, and we're like, okay, this is what's out there. Where do we fit in?
Okay.
Right? It wasn't how do we make our budget for this, but it was where do we fit with what's available, what's out there.
So our mattress is like the Rolls Royce.
Oh gosh.
There's Rolls Royces of mattresses that are ridiculous.
100%.
And then all the way down to like the used car that's worth $500.
Yeah.
It's like not getting much.
Yeah. No, here's an example. In the research, we found mattresses that were $15,000 for a mattress.
For a mattress.
For just the mattress.
Dear goodness. That's a lot of money.
15 grand. I'm like, well, that's a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
Or a car or full bottom.
Car.
Yeah. So we're like, we're not there. We're not at $15,000 for a mattress.
No, I can't imagine.
And then they went all the way down to like $100. And we're like, those $100 mattresses are kind of what you give the kids at 4 years old, 5 years old, when they're just getting out of the crib and getting into a mattress, right? So we're like, well, we're not there either.
No.
And so we kind of said, okay, our starting point is that $800 area. What's in that price range? And then let's spoil ourselves. Okay, let's go up to $1,500.
Right.
And so,
well, and you think about it, this is 8 hours of your day, roughly. 7, 8 hours of sleep. You want it to be a good sleep.
Yep.
You don't want to be sore.
Yeah.
Buying a mattress is it's an important decision.
Right. And this is just a mattress. So it's one of those things that if you take it back to, okay, maybe I want a car, or maybe I want a vacation, or maybe something happened that you need a new roof, right? So it's one of those things that I think part of it is doing that research and then finding out where you fit in.
Yeah.
Right? I think we've got the notes here. It says, what's the quality like in that price range, right? What's the longevity like in that price range? Whether it's a car, whether it's a vacation, what's the kind of a quality that I'm going to get out of this? in that budget area. Maybe in order to help us get to this area of having that budget, maybe it's one of those things that I have to start saving a little bit here and there every month to get to that place where it's not going to break me.
Sure.
Right? I've been stashing away a little bit of money, whether it's for a vacation, right? I know I like to travel, and so that's what we do. My wife and I put a little money away every month, and then when we're ready to go on vacation, okay, what can we do with this?
Oh, okay. So you put away money every month for vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make up a number, $200, let's say.
Sure.
So then after a year, you have $2,400. What can we do for fun on a vacation for $2,400?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice strategy.
Or it's like, okay, we're not going on a vacation this year. We're going on a vacation next year, so we have $5,000.
Double it up. Okay.
Right? We want to go on a big trip every other year, maybe. Right? So we've got $5,000 for our budget because we've stashed away that $200 every month.
I like it. It's a good strategy.
But it's also one of those things that maybe it's not a vacation. Maybe it's just, like I said, your furnace goes out. You have this as an emergency fund, maybe. You can dip into that, right? And that causes a little less stress because you have a little bit of a cushion. Maybe you're not going on your vacation every other year, big trip, $5,000 worth, but maybe you got to push that back a little bit so that you can actually have a furnace that works.
True.
I think the other thing that kind of helps in this process, though, is how are you treating the thing that you might be replacing? Maybe it's a car. Are you burning rubber, going 100 miles an hour everywhere, and you're slamming on the brakes? Are you treating it respectfully, or is it the toy that you're treating it like? Are you cranking your AC down to 68, 62 degrees, and it's 50 degrees outside?
Should I not be doing that?
I only say that because
I
only say that to give you a little bit of some grief there.
Yeah, exactly.
Razz you a little bit here. But no, I think it's one of those things. How do you treat your stuff? True. Right? Myself and my wife, we treat our stuff with respect, and we wear it out. We don't just go and okay, every other year we're buying a new mattress, or right.
So with this new mattress, you want it to last maybe another 15 years.
That's our hope.
Yeah. And then maybe one or two more only in your lifetime.
Holy smokes!
It's kind of crazy. So yeah, the thought process. So let's go back to about the thought process. Mm-hmm. When you researched, did you go try any of these mattresses out, or did you just look at like consumer reports to figure out what kind of rated high, or how'd you go about the research?
So the research part, yes, we did go get in bed, literally, for the mattress. We went to several stores. We actually took, I think, 2 Saturdays, full Saturdays. We were down south. We went up north, and we laid in a lot of beds.
That's smart.
We found out that we kept liking the same firmness, right? Some people like firm, some people like soft, plush, whatever. So we kept finding that this is the style that we liked, and then looking in that. So we took another weekend. So during that week where we started laying in them, we came home. And my wife and I came home, and we started doing our own research. Okay, what's the price online versus what's the price that we're seeing in the store?
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
What wiggle room do we have?
Exactly.
Right, and what holidays are coming up, because everybody's got holiday deals. And so
was there some mattresses that were close? Like, these are my favorite too, but they're so similar that maybe we'll go with the price on it then? Or
we definitely had those. We definitely had several of those. I think we had 3 of them
that were pretty close,
right?
But you eliminated other ones.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there were some that were like, okay, that's out of our price range. We don't want to spend that much,
or it just didn't feel good.
Yeah, well, once again, if I'm going to spend, let's just say, $4,000 on a mattress, that's a lot of money. Can I? Probably, right? But can I do $2,000 and have $2,000 for a vacation,
right?
Or that $2,000 for something else, right? Sure. So mountain bike.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that, what do I feel comfortable doing? What do I feel that I'm getting the most bang for my buck out of? And so that was our kind of our thought process there. Yes, we went and we did the research. Here's what's available. Let's go shopping. We laid in a lot of beds. Okay, let's go back. Let's analyze our mattress choices that we liked. Okay, let's go back one more time just to make sure that we still like these things.
I
Okay,
love it.
now we pulled the trigger. So it took a month maybe to actually, like, from start to finish of research to buying the mattress, but it took a couple of months to really kind of get sore, I guess, be sore in the morning. Oh yeah, it's time
Yeah.
to start thinking about mattress. And doing just the preliminary. All right, where's mattresses at right now versus 16 years ago?
No, I love it. So you got the best mattress for the amount you really wanted to spend by
Yeah,
doing that research.
yeah.
That's good.
And that same thought process goes into even our traveling, where it's like, what gets me the most bang for my buck, right?
Exactly.
Where what can I do to really take advantage of these opportunities? The other thing that we like to do though is haggle. So even for our mattress, we started talking them down. What can we get for free? What can you throw in? And so,
Well, and I want to talk about that because I think that was so smart of you. Because I think most Americans
sure.
don't haggle that much or don't realize all the opportunities to haggle.
Hmm.
Other cultures haggle more, I think, than Americans.
Yeah.
If you look at the world, um, and you took a risk, and it ultimately paid off because they did come down in price, right?
Yeah. They came down pretty decent in
But
price.
think about how many people walk in and just pay full price though, and they
Yeah.
just because they don't want to haggle, it's a little uncomfortable.
Well, and that's the other part. Maybe we're the anomaly where we go and we take 2 full Saturdays laying on beds versus just one store. I like that one. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Be done with it. I get it. But I'm looking for, how can I make my money work for me
absolutely.
and go the farthest?
Well, you had fun too doing that those 2 Saturdays, and
To start off, yeah, it was pretty
yeah,
fun, but then it
goofing
got a
around
little
and
boring.
uh, yeah, maybe that too.
Wasn't allowed to actually sleep in the bed, but
Yeah, when you started snoring, that was a red flag. Like, we
yeah,
got to go over
yeah,
there and
we
get those
got
people out of here. They're way too
so
comfortable.
yeah. I mean, it's just one of those deals, or one of those things where if I can find a better deal, and then I can get them to work against each other,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
the haggling thing's really impressive because I don't think a lot of people think to do that with a mattress
Yeah,
and the whole thing. Um, but I love that part.
yeah. That saved us some money. We still ended up with a couple extra things.
Yeah,
Right? They threw in a mattress protector and some sheets, along with coming down in price.
yeah,
So it's not just like just about the money. What am I saving? But what can you give me as well? It's the same thing for a car.
yeah.
What's the best car? Well, this dealership. Okay, this one has. Can you add it? Right. And then we went on a big trip, and we did the same thing where we had a couple of people that we were kind of putting up against each other. Well, this group will do this, and this one can you? Oh yeah, yeah, we'll get you. So I think it comes back down to what's your budget and how do you make that work, right? We don't want to go and break the bank. I didn't want to go and break the bank. My wife, I know, didn't want to break the
Right.
bank.
We're on the same page for that.
Yeah, and what's going to work for us, right? So coming up with, okay, this is what's out there. This is what we're comfortable with our budget. Now, let me ask you this question. Should I put on a credit card?
Oh yeah, for those mileages. I don't even know what credit cards. You know me, man. I haven't owned a credit card in 25 years. And I'm not saying I'm doing it right. I do it right for me because it's my personal finance. And there's great ways to do credit card hacks. I know all that, but I haven't owned a credit card for 25 years.
Yeah.
But no, pay cash, pay what you've saved up, plan ahead, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So we do have money set aside. And when we get our credit card bill, we did put it on our credit card
Yeah,
so that we can get the points.
yeah, for sure.
But we have that money in the bank.
Yeah, you have the
So
money.
it won't be coming out month after month after month to pay off our mattress for the next 7 years.
Your 7-year mattress.
Like, yeah, it will be paid off at the end of the month when we bought it. That's the way that we roll, but we did not go into debt to buy our mattress.
No, thank goodness.
So I guess that's what I should have. Should I go into debt to buy this? Not credit cards.
No, you shouldn't do that either. Don't go in debt for anything
that you can pay
you can
cash
pay cash
for.
for.
Okay. Well, I hope this helped. I hope this helped get something going. Like, okay, don't just run in and buy the first shiny thing that gets you, but do a little research. What can you do to make your money work for you? And then find that budget that works for you.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
No, I love it. I think have a plan. Don't just wing it, like you said. A lot of people might go on a Saturday morning, go to one place, this mattress works, take it home,
Yep.
and they're paying too much, maybe or probably, and then it might not be as good as mattresses if they would have just spent a full day looking.
Yeah.
And that's a great investment for something you're going to use for 15 years potentially.
Yeah. And that's my thing. I want to use this for the next 15 years. I don't want to buy a mattress every other year, every 3 years.
No, exactly.
So, but I hope this helps. Let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Cheers.
Bye.
Now I'm going to go up and take a nap, and then